Metal hazardous waste tags. What is hazardous waste? Hazardous waste is defined as anything produced or used that is no longer desired by the user. This includes used solvents, unwanted reaction products, and tools used during the reaction. Regardless of the material, if it is unwanted by the user, it is considered hazardous waste and should be tagged and handled properly. Hazardous waste can also be called haz waste. Here's an example of the types of hazardous waste that we produce. Take a minute to familiarize yourself with what you can expect while working in the lab. Sharps containers. Sharps are produced through general lab use and through accidents. Sharps include pipette tips, broken glass, metal sharps, such as metal objects that may have not worked, tools, spatulas, razor blades, and needles. These materials are handled similarly to hazardous waste but must be isolated in their own containers. As you can see, a glass container, a glass hazardous waste accumulation container, and a needle container. How to read and label hazardous waste tags. Here we have a hazardous waste tag. We can see the ID, the contents, the volume, and the location of where this tag is. These are very important to help pick up hazardous waste and to tell others around the lab exactly what's concentrated within your hazardous waste vesicles. How do I dispose of hazardous waste? If you produce hazardous waste and do not or cannot label it, be sure to immediately notify a staff metal member and tell them what waste you produced. You are responsible for labeling and safely containing your own hazardous materials. Failure to regularly label produced hazardous materials may result in being banned from metal lab services. Hazardous waste labeling must follow ASU EH&S protocol standards. Where is hazardous waste located in my lab? Hazardous waste is consistently on the move from lab table to experiment to finally disposal. The first thing you should do before creating hazardous waste is to locate the various hazardous waste accumulation sites. This can be performed visually through inspection or contacting a known lab member and asking for help. Metal resources. Here is a list of the metal resources, the metal staff resources as of the posting of this video. Here's a slide with all the ASU resources you may need for hazardous waste management and tagging. Reminder, it is important to have undergone hazardous waste training under the ASU EH&S before utilizing metal lab services. Customers, users, and visitors should not use this presentation as a replacement of EH&S training and only use it as supplemental introduction before using metal services. The links of the ASU contacts will be down below in the description.